Hi YouTube. Okay, this is gonna be my 31, 32 week update. I know you guys, well, some of you saw that I posted a one a little while ago. Well, I did it and I tried to edit it, and I guess when I did it, it like completely chopped my video down to like a minute or something, and it was really screwed up. So I'm just going to redo it. Anyway, Okay, 31, 32 week update. I'm 32 weeks and 3 days pregnant now. Um, and I just had my baby shower this past Saturday. That's why I've been kind of slacking on my videos. I've had a lot going on. Excuse me. And I've just been really busy, which is good. It's making my, time go faster, with Tyler and Jaden coming. So, well, Tyler coming home and Jaden coming, it's good that I've been really busy. I will tell you guys I did start my homebound, and I didn't say that in my last video that I made, so I will add that into this one. I did start my homebound, which is where the teacher comes to my house and gives me my work and goes over it with me and helps me with anything I need help with. Although my teacher hasn't started coming yet, I am home during the day now. I don't go to school every day, which has really been making it a lot easier on me. I get to rest when I need to rest and eat when I need to eat, and it's been really good for me. And I feel a lot better. Um, anyway, I made a what's in my diaper bag video. I'm not going to do a baby shower video because number one, I don't want to go and I put all this stuff up. I don't want to go and take all of his stuff and show you every individual thing. It's a lot of things, and it's not really. I mean, you know what babies get. I will tell you some of the stuff I got, but I'm not going to go through all of my things and show you each individual one. Um, but yeah, so I did a what's in your diaper bag. This is my diaper bag. My mom got that for me, which I really love. I think it's so cute. It's great. She got me the travel system, which is a Winnie the Pooh stroller and car seat. Um, it's really cute, really nice. The car seat's already installed in my car. The stroller is sitting over there, which I will show you. It's my living room. There's a stroller, and the car seat's, of course, not in it. Like I said, it's in my car, and that's where it'll stay. So I just have to figure out where I want to put that stroller for now. I actually might fold it up and put it in my back seat. So that'd be, I guess, another really good place for me to keep it. Anyway, I'm doing fine. I went to the doctor yesterday. My weight, I didn't gain any extra weight from the last time I went, which is good. I stayed right there, which is good because I've been, I guess, gaining like a little too much each time I'd go, and I was really starting to stress about my weight. So the fact that it hasn't moved now that I'm trying to, that I'm catching up with myself is really good. It made me feel really good because I was really worried about that. So my weight's good. His heartbeat was in the 150s. He's doing fine. He's measuring fine, and all of that. I will give you guys a belly shot at the end of this video, so you guys can see my 32-week belly. His father, Tyler, he's doing good. He got his GED. He's starting his welding class now, which he seems to like. He told me last night on the phone that it's not something that he wants to do for the rest of his life, but he says it's pretty fun. He says it's easy. But he's that way with everything. Everything's easy to him. So we'll see. I'm waiting for the one thing that's challenging. So we'll try and find out what that is. He's okay. Now that he's getting, bigger, because I am 32 weeks, he's about 4 pounds, 17 inches long. He's not really kicking as much, but he's stretching and moving. Because, kicks, it's different. Kicks are actual, like, arms and legs, stretching out, hits. But now that they're so cramped up, they don't really have a lot of room to do that. So you start to feel a lot more stretching and movement, like him turning or, the stuff that I didn't really get to feel before because he was still small enough to where I didn't have to. I'm really starting to pick up on it now. Like pretty much around every time he moves, I feel it, and I can see it. So that's really gotten interesting. Um, that's what he's been doing, just moving and stretching, kicks every now and then. Like last night, I had a foot come out of my side. It was really kind of creepy, but funny. I laugh at him every now and then because he just does some of the funniest things at the weirdest times. Um, he's starting to get more of like a pattern going with when he's up and when he's not, which is really cool to know. He's wakes up when he's up when I'm up pretty much. He's kicking in the morning when I wake up. He's wrestling down a little bit before I go to sleep. I don't really have a problem with him keeping me up, but he is normally kicking when I'm up, so that's good. Um, he I can't tell as much as he's responding to sound. They say they can respond to sound, which they can, but I haven't really noticed him doing that. So I don't know if he'll start to do that more as time goes on, but we'll see. I have a childbirthing class tonight. I went to my last one, not my last one, my first one last Wednesday. It's 2 hour class, 4 classes, $45. It's really nice. I went and the first class was just kind of an overview of pregnancy and an introduction. It talked about pregnancy. It talked about signs of labor. Just kind of basic introductory stuff you probably already should know or do know, and maybe some other things. We went over breathing techniques for labor, and I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I think my not this class but my next class is going to be where I actually have to bring the pillows and we have to do that stuff that you see on TV. So that's that. Since the fourth week, the fourth class, the last class would have been on like Thanksgiving, right the day before Thanksgiving. It would have been kind of a problem for a lot of people. And the last class is the tour of the hospital, because the class is at the hospital, the one I'm going to be delivering at, and so I took a tour Trident that night. She asked if we wanted to stay after and do it, and me and my mom said sure. So we stayed after, took a tour of the hospital. I got to see the labor. I got to see the labor room and the labor and delivery room. I got to see the postpartum room. I got to. I couldn't really see in the nursery, but I got to. They explained us about the nursery and how that all is going to work. We got to see the monitors, and a woman actually had come in there like an hour or so before we walked into the labor and delivery room. She had come in there. She hadn't delivered or anything, so we weren't walking into a messy room. But she I guess, had come in there because she was in labor, and they were measuring and they were checking her contractions, and she was having contractions, but they weren't exactly where they needed to be. So I guess they either sent her home or sent her somewhere, and because she wasn't in there. But we got to see the contractions on the piece of paper, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then she pretty much just explained to us when we go into labor what that's going to be like and what's going to happen, and yeah. So I'm like really excited for that. I'm excited and scared and nervous all at the same time. Um, I was just thinking I can't wait till I'm actually making the video to where I come back on here and he's here and I get to explain my labor and delivery story. I actually get to show you him. I'm so excited for him to be here. I can't wait to meet him and to see him and to hold him. It's an amazing feeling, and the farther you get, the more excited you get. Um, and it's just like it suddenly comes so real, like when you're pregnant for, you're a few weeks pregnant, or you're like 14, 15 weeks, you're still early in your pregnancy, you're like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, but you don't really think like it's real to you, but it hasn't really hit you yet. I don't know how to exactly describe it, but if you have a baby already, or if you're about to, you kind of get where I'm going, because you felt that way, like when you're pregnant, you feel a certain way, and then when you're really pregnant, you feel like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a person, he's going to be here, it's a few weeks from now, any day now. It's crazy. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Only 7 more weeks to go, which seems like a long time, but I've already been through 32 weeks, so it's not that much. Um, so yeah, super excited for that. Um, yeah, so other than that, nothing's really changed with me. I did get a new haircut, if you guys noticed. I got bangs, and my bangs are straight right here, and then the rest of my hair is pretty much the same. I just got layers, and it is a little bit shorter, I will say that. My hair was really long, and it's a little bit shorter now, and I like it. I really like it. And everybody else says they like it. So, yeah, that's the only thing. I just did that for myself. Um, I wanted something new. Tyler was not happy with me when I told him I got a haircut. He doesn't like change, and he doesn't like me messing with my hair or my face or anything like that. So, yeah, he was wasn't really mad, but he was just like, why did you do it? So, I don't know. Like I've told you guys in other videos, when you're pregnant, you need some things to yourself, because you are not yourself. You're not comfortable. So it is nice to every now and then go out and get a pedicure, get a manicure, get your hair done, um, or just go somewhere and relax. So it's really nice to do things for yourself. And this is the thing I did for myself again. So yeah. Um, anyway, I'm about to go meet my I keep wanting to call her my mother-in-law, but we're not married. Me and my boyfriend were not married. So anyway, I'm about to go meet Tyler's mom at the grocery store. And this is my redo of my 31, 32 week update. I will show you guys my belly before I go. I'm in my living room, so okay. That is my 32 week belly. Yeah, I'm starting to get like a little bit stretch marks right there. And then yeah, 32 weeks. They're like faint, I guess, but those are the only ones I've got. I'm really trying to, well, and the ones on my sides that you guys have probably already seen before. But I'm trying to watch my skin, and I do put cocoa butter on it, and I use Mederma stretch mark therapy cream that I'm starting to use, which it says for about 4 weeks to start to see a real result. So hopefully I'll get somewhere with that. But I'm not really worried about it anymore. I mean, it actually is starting to work, because they say 2 weeks you'll start to see some improvement, and 4 weeks you'll see like a little bit optimum improvement, and then 3 months is normally the whole process. But I have started to see an improvement on a lot of my lighter stretch marks, like the ones that weren't so dark and so heavy. Um, I've started to see a great improvement with those. Those are starting to look a lot better. The ones that are dark on my sides, eh, they're okay, I guess. But I've kind of gotten to the point where, no matter what I do or say or anything like that, it's gonna, if you, people try to say you can prevent stretch marks. It's not necessarily true, because I've been rubbing cocoa butter on my stomach since I started getting stretch marks, before I got any on my belly. I had none on my belly, and I was constantly putting cocoa butter on it. Truth is if you're going to get stretch marks, you're going to get stretch marks. So I'm not saying don't put cocoa butter on or anything, just let it go. It does help a lot. But if you're going to get them, you're going to get them, and you kind of need to accept it. And although, for a lot of people it is kind of hard to accept, because, you don't want stretch marks. Women know how they feel about those. I know how I feel about them. But at the same time, it is what it is. And you just kind of have to go with it. And I've also learned that don't look into it too much, because your stretch marks look one way when you're pregnant, and they actually do tend to look a lot better after you've lost the weight and you've gotten your body down to where it's going. They shrink and they fade a lot easier. And so yeah. Anyway, this is about to end, so I will let you guys go. Bye, YouTube.